Okay, on closer inspection, to be able to lift this crankshaft out without taking the front cover off, it's just not going to be possible, because we're going to be hitting the block as we go backwards. So the only way this crank can come out is upwards. So sadly the front cover has to come off. I didn't really want to do this, but I've got no choice, so I'm going to strip it off. It means the water pump, pulleys, possibly everything, alternator, compressors, fuel, power steering pump, everything has to come off. But that's fine. It's all part of the job, just going to take a bit longer. If I may just say one thing, if there's something you don't like about my productions or my clips, please tell me why. If you don't want to say it in public, then just, instead of clicking I don't like this, just explain why. What am I doing wrong? What would you like to know? How would you like me to change? How can I improve my clips for you? If you just click I don't like and don't tell me, I would appreciate feedback, and it will not upset me. I just want to know how to make my stuff better. So if you don't like anything, instead of just clicking unlike, leave a message why, please, so I can in future improve what I'm doing. Appreciate that. Let's get back to it. I'm going to have a close look at the front cover, and I guess we'll have a look at stripping it off, and I'll show you when I go around, get around to doing it. All good. Alright, the pump can stay. Looks like it's mounted on a different spot. The steering pump. The water pump can stay. These pulleys should be able to stay unless there's a bolt somewhere. The air compressor, the aircon pump, can probably hang there by this bolt. It doesn't have to come off completely. The alternator is pretty much bolted to that front cover. So I will first remove the alternator, then I'm going to drop the air conditioner, and then just all the bolts. I don't think these go all the way through to the block. I think they just hold the water pump on, so I'll leave those. So it's basically 2, 3, that possibly goes all the way through. Some of these may actually go all the way through. I don't know, there's like 10 bolts or so. Anyway, I'll show you after I've removed these two what it looks like. Wow, look at all that black dust. I wonder where that's from. Probably the clutch mechanism. Alright. It was just as easy to completely remove the alternator and compressor pump. There's the compressor pump there. The alternator. It's just as easy just to drop them off, and I'll put them back on when the engine's back in the car later. So now I'm sure some of these water pump bolts go all the way through to the block. Otherwise I've got these 3, these 2, possibly this one goes all the way through. It's been a while, so it's hard to remember. I would say these 2 go. Don't forget this engine's upside down. Those 2 probably go all the way through, as well as that one and this one. I don't think this one, and that should be it. I'll show you an update in a little while. And looky here, it is not the center one. No, but there's a sneaky one behind it. So these 2 pulleys have to come off as well. Well, I can say you're lucky I wasn't filming while trying to take this bastard out. That was in the middle of this thing. Oh, where is it? What a bastard of a bolt. It's really soft and you just can't get any grip on it. I had to smack it with a hammer, like to impact it a bit to get it loose. And I think it's a 13 mil. What I did is I whacked on a 1/2 inch with a hammer and it still didn't want to come. Oh man, I was cursing and cussing and ooh. Anyway, just so you know, that bolt can be a bitch. And I remember it was a bitch on my other Jeep too, so have fun. Taking out all of these bolts, some of those. I think this one still needs to go, and possibly a couple around the water pump. We'll see. Okay, so those are already out from the bed plate. Those two, that one by the water, lining up with the hydraulic steering pump. There's a really big one with an extension here. These two, don't forget this engine's upside down. One behind that belt tensioner, and these two. Now she's ready to come off. I hope you can see that there. Yay! And there she is. Ooh, she's nice and clean. Cleaner than the other one was. And happen to have one from my last rebuild, so I can reuse that. So I've got a nice new one here. Alright. All the chain tensioners and everything looks alright. I don't think I want to really change all the chains at this stage. They're not fully extended, so they still have a bit of play in them. Alright, next step is to remove this pulley and the oil pump. Thank goodness we can leave these alone. The head camshaft change can stay on. We just need to take this bottom one off. And remember, before we made everything top dead center, and this is lining up top dead center. So I was right. So that's for the next episode. Don't forget to share.